Well, hello, and welcome to the very first day, very first session of the Wedding Business 7-Day Challenge. And congratulations for finding your way here. It shows that you are really keen to do something with your business and probably to make some more money in your business and perhaps work a little bit of less hard in order to achieve that, all of which is achievable, and we'll explore that with you. My name is Gavin Bellamy, and I am the owner of the Upfield Business Support Centre, and I'm also an action coach, business coach. It may well be that you found your way to these pages through Emma Turner, who's very well known in the wedding industry as well. But by whatever mechanism you got here, it's great to have you with us, and please make best use of what we're going to do over the next 7 days. Take your learnings and put them into action, and let's see if we can get your business to grow faster and to a higher point than otherwise it might do. So let's get started. We're going to look over the next few days on where your business is going, what your customer experience is. We're going to be looking at how you do your marketing and your sales process to improve the number of customers that you have got. We're going to be looking at how you manage your time and how you understand your finances. So we'll be touching on all of those subjects, and every session will lead with a call to action, something for you to do in your business. So let's push on and let's have a look at what the structure of a business actually is. So we have a definition for a business, and it is a commercial, profitable enterprise. Let's break those three things down. It's commercial, we've got something to sell, a product or a service. It's profitable, may not be initially, but we need to get it to a profitable state so it can be self-sustaining. And it's an enterprise, which implies that it has systems, it has processes, it has ways of doing things. But the definition doesn't finish there. It's a commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you, without us. Now that might seem to some a little far-fetched, because after all, if we're a small business, we probably are the business. And when we started it, if we're not still there, then we're probably self-employed or we have a small team working with us. The idea of creating something that doesn't need us to be there is probably a bit of a stretch. However, it is the true definition of a business. And when you went into business, no doubt you had some ideas about it sustaining you in the long term, becoming your pension maybe something you can sell, something that's going to deliver what you want out of life, the holidays, the lifestyle, the support to family, those sorts of things. So if we are minded to build something that can work without us, then we get the planning and the systems and the processes in place as soon as possible to start leading us in that direction. And that essentially is what these 7 sessions are about, plus the other offers of support that we may be able to look at with you in the future. So there's that definition. Now, let's have a look at the shape of a business. So there are 3 elements to this. It's really important to us how many customers that we have, who are we selling to, and how many people can we sell to. So that's obviously an important number in our business. Equally important is how much revenue the business is making. But we've got to recognize, haven't we, that just making money on its own is a fool's errand unless that money is giving us profit. So after we paid ourselves and all the other costs of the business, it's what's left over that really matters, because we haven't got a sustainable business without profits. So those are the 3 important aspects of our business. The issue is they are all things that we cannot affect directly. They are outputs. So that implies there are inputs. And we're going to look at a system called the 5 ways. And the 5 ways are those 5 inputs. So bear with me on this. It will all make sense in a second. So let's have a look at the number of customers that we've got. That depends on how many leads we have coming into the business and how many of those leads we convert into customers. So leads is your marketing. It's about people finding you, knowing where you are, responding to your social media posts or your printed ads or your networking or recommendations or whatever it happens to be. But marketing is your lead generation. And what I tend to find with many small businesses is there either isn't a marketing strategy per se, or it's cross your fingers, word of mouth, those kind of things. It's really important to have a marketing strategy that generates predictable leads coming into your business. Everything we do once that person knows where we are and contacts us is part of the conversion process, or more commonly known as the sales. Everybody in your business sells. Everything that you do is part of the selling process. How quickly you answer the phone, if you do answer the phone, how easy it is to find you, the information you send out, the quality of the conversations that you have, all of those kind of things, your reputation, all of those things are part of the sales process to get those leads to become customers. So that gives us the number of customers. Then that customer is going to spend, on average, a certain amount of money when they buy something from us, a product or service. Doesn't matter whether we sell hundreds of different things, there is an average value. So the average value of what we sell multiplied by the number of times we sell it to that individual in a year gives us our revenue. Okay? And multiplied by the number of individuals, the number of customers, gives us our total revenue. And then finally, we've got our margins. So our revenue multiplied by our margins gives us our profits. So those are your 5 ways numbers. How many leads, what the percentage of conversion is, the average value of a sale, how many times we sell to each of our customers, and the margins. Those are our 5-way numbers. So that brings us to our first challenge for the first day. So let's have a look at that. Very simple exercise. At this stage, I simply want you to honestly rate yourself. You don't have to share this with anybody else. This is just for you. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 high. How well do you currently know your 5 ways numbers? Now, a bit of reassurance for you. I work with businesses from one-person bands up to organizations that may have 30 or 40 employees. They can look very different to each other, but there tends to be a common issue on how well people know their 5 ways numbers. If you do know your numbers really well, you can do amazing things in your business because you know where your priorities are and you can start to measure the impact of different changes that you might do around those 5-way numbers. So, question number 1, how well do you know them? Question number 2, how confident are you that if you don't know them now, you can find them out? You can work out those numbers. And then finally, how important is it for you to know these numbers in your business? So on this Facebook page, there is a 5-way sheet. My call to action for you is to download that sheet and complete it to the best of your ability. If you can't work it forwards, work it backwards. Start with your profits and your revenues, and you can work out what your margins are. Make a guess at how many times you sell on average and the average value, and those numbers should correctly give you your revenue from the number of customers that you've got. And if you do not know how many leads, then make a guess. What's your conversion rate? Is it 20%? Is it 30%? But be careful. Most people tend to overestimate it. Once we know these numbers, we can do something with it. So I hope you found that interesting, and I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. And you know where everything is. If in the meantime you need any help or you're lacking some confidence in your numbers, do let me know privately, and I'll see what I can do to offer some support. See you tomorrow. Thank you.